Okay, let's start with breath of Arjuna. So breathing in and exhale as the hands float down. You flow with your own breath rhythm. And the next time the hands come up, you're just going to stretch one hand and then the other. And we'll have one hand stretching up to earth, and one down to sky. And we're doing like a little curl, like a little spiral with our wrists. So just like how the fern unfurls, you're spiraling your wrists. And just releasing your lower back. And of course, looking after your bodies with any injuries or... And can you just let me know you're happy with that you can hear my voice okay? Yeah, brilliant. That's great. Thank you. Perfect. Okay. Now feeling into this part of your body. So we're in the sacral chakra, the Svadhisthana chakra, the chakra of our creativity and our sensual connection to the world. And we're just going to make big circles. And I invite you to really come into your senses. Sense of touch, feeling your clothes on your skin. Feeling the air on your skin and circling the other way. Feeling your breath entering your nostrils. And then we're moving into timelessness, infinity, with our hips going into an infinity symbol. So the magic of healing happens beyond the physical body. So energetically, we're opening to the quantum field. And we're going to let the figure of 8 movement, the infinity symbol. And I invite you to just trust what feels good with where you want to flow with the infinity symbol. And we're just feeling into the truth that as well as being a physical body, as well as being matter, we're also deeply connected with the field of energy, with empty space. And in that pure potential is where our healing happens. So allow a beautiful flow of breath and energy through your body. And then we bring our feet fairly close together. And think about the serpent energy. So we're doing the Qigong exercise. And here we're connecting with the energy of dragon. And again, let your hands flow wherever they want to, up and down through the central column, moving in the infinity symbol. Beautiful. dragon energy, a beautiful combination of fire and water. And just find what speed works for you. Sometimes you might be fast, sometimes you might slow down. And we're allowing a gorgeous flow of prana through the Sushumna, through the central column of our spine, in the energetic body. Beautiful. Now for our balance and to connect with the element of air, on the in-breath your wings expand. On the out-breath there's a slight knee bend and a squat. So inhale, letting your eagle's wings soar and bending with the out-breath. Just do this in your own time. Beautiful. Sensing yourself as a great eagle. Seeing from that really high perspective. And you can either come and balance on the ball of the foot, or you can bring the knee all the way up. So just whatever works for you, into a deep knee bend. And into a balance, air under your wings. Beautiful. Just sensing the lightness of air, the freedom of air. Beautiful. Now the water element. So it's as though your hand is scooping through water. And tune into the sacred holy waters and the beautiful cleansing, purifying quality of water. And again, let your hands flow wherever they want to, up and down around your energy field. And let your speed be fast or slow, just whatever feels healing in your body today. Allowing the water element to cleanse and purify you in body, in mind, in emotion. Beautiful. And then bringing your feet a little bit closer together. And you're just going to bring the weight slightly onto the ball of the feet and then back onto the heels. So if you want to, you can come up and then raise your toes. Just do what's right for you. So we're strengthening our feet. Beautiful. And then let your feet sink into the earth like beautiful roots. So you can imagine yourself like an ancient, wise oak tree with your roots sinking deep and wide. And let your branches, as the spring energy rises in you, let your branches reach to the light. And then you flow down into a beautiful forward bend. Palms of the hands to the earth. And then the hands scoop up the backs of your legs. As you stand up, you make a lovely strong core muscle as you go into your back bend. Beautiful, hands flowing down the backs of your legs. Palms open to the earth in your forward bend. And then the backs of hands come together as you unfurl, opening to the light. Flowing into a gorgeous forward bend. Rivers of golden light flowing down through you and around you. Palms to the earth. And then drawing up beautiful earth energy as you stand up. And flow into a little back bend. So we sweep down backs of legs. Palms to the earth. And just like all of nature, drawing that beautiful earth energy, the beautiful energy of water up through our bodies. And then come into a nice wide leg. One hand under your belly button and one hand just in front of your crown. And your knees are slightly bent. And have your tummy muscles pulled in and your core muscles lifted as you go into a gentle side bend. So on the in-breath, the arms come round. Exhale, side bend. Beautiful. And find a place to put your neck that feels good to your neck. Just once more. And then we turn so that we're in a nice warrior leg. And we're just going to start with just a bend and a stretch. Feeling really lovely and strong in your thighs. So we're strengthening this quadricep muscle. Keeping our legs beautifully strong. And then we add an arm movement. So as you bend your knee, the hand comes forward and then it goes round in a big circle as you straighten your leg. And again, really feeling into your body, what's right for you today. To move to the other side, bend your front knee and draw a rainbow of light over your head until we're in the warrior the other side. Just bringing the hands down to the leg and we just stretch and we bend again. Well done. So you're beautifully strengthening your thigh muscles. Strong legs. Grounded, held by the earth. And let's bring the arm in now. Freeing up your beautiful shoulder joints, releasing all around your chest. One more. And then your rainbow of light comes over your head. And we just bring our hands onto our hips and we, with a straight back, so I'll show you from the side, you're just going to come into this position. Maybe you can feel it up the backs of your legs. And then your toes point out at a 45-degree angle. You bend your knees and you roll one shoulder forward and one shoulder back. And we just gently flow from side to side, rolling one forward, one back. And again, the invitation is to feel a beautiful flow of energy through the shoulders, behind the heart, just freeing up your body. Again, just once more each side. And then let yourself hold your elbows and just hang forward in a way that's comfortable to you. Breathing in through your nose and sighing out through your mouth. In through your nose and a letting go as you sigh out through your mouth. One more breath. Hands touch the earth and you bend your knees, and just again in a lovely little figure of 8 you bring yourself up, so you're just rocking side to side in a figure of 8, holding a ball of energy between your hands. And this ball of energy could be something that you're wanting to increase the energy of in your life. So think of a quality that you're growing. And you're holding it tenderly in your awareness. Just allowing this energy to grow, whatever it is. Beautiful. And we're going to flow into energy block release, the one called opening to the cosmic spiral. In many traditions, they talk about us being like an empty flute, I think. I don't know whether it's Rumi. Talks about us being an empty like a flute, so that the music of God can play us. In the shamanic tradition, they talk about us being empty bones. And the idea is to get rid of me and all my beliefs and all my stories and all my old rubbish, and just being this clear, pure, empty space where life can flow through you. And this is what we're opening to when we open to the cosmic spiral. So if you'd like to open your arms, and at any point when your arms get tired, you can let them come down. And together we're making little steps round to the left, anti-clockwise. Walking gently on the earth. And slowly releasing who we think we are. All our identities. Beautiful healing light pouring down from above, emptying us of old things that we hold on to. And for a moment, just let the hands float down, feeling the sensitivity in your hands, the air between your fingers. And just take a moment of stillness. Empty and yet full of life. And feeling into your fingertips with sensitivity, Bring all your fingertips and thumb tip together, and your arms come up like wings. So we're like wings here. And we're going to take a deep breath in, and as we breathe out, we let go of all our old identities. Connecting with the earth. Lovely, nourishing earth energy coming up towards our heart. Pushing forward in front of your heart. Palms to sky. And you bring your fingertips together again. Take a deep breath in. Connecting with the earth and the spring energy. Hands in front of your heart, palms to sky. And fingertips come together again. So ready for our last release. And this time as the hands flow down, let them come into a ball of energy just around and below the navel. And we'll just let that ball of energy just roll from side to side. You might want to close your eyes. And this ball of energy symbolizes the energy of you, the purity of your original essence. Who you were before life gave you difficult processes. So this is your pure, essential being. And then just pausing for a moment with one hand on top. Probably best to do the same hand as me so it's easier to follow. And we form the Deer Mudra. The Deer Mudra rests in your palm, and you draw a river of light up to your heart, and then you offer the mudra forward as you step forward, opening the palm of your hands, and we begin to move into the beautiful, flowing circles of light. Light radiating from the heart of you. And then come into some lovely strong legs with the hands over to the side and make that rainbow arc of light over your head and across your heart center. Beautiful. And then we do the same thing the other side. So the feet come under the hips, the other hand on top now. Deer Mudra with the top hand. And you drop it into the palm of your hand. As you step diagonally forward, a rainbow of light from your heart, and you open the gesture as you begin your circles of light. All of our Drew energy block releases are supporting us to be aware of a gorgeous free flow, not a flea flow, a free flow of energy through every single joint. Beautiful. Untangling yourself from old beliefs. And then come into lovely strong legs and make that rainbow of light over your head. Now the Deer Mudra, feet underneath the hips. The Deer Mudra just rests on your heart center. And we're going to take a moment again of emptiness, stillness. Just feeling yourself as an empty flute. For light to enter. And we're going to use the power of our concentration, of our higher mind, to tune into something we'd like to really grow in our lives. And you take a step back on one of your feet and one of the elbows pulls back like a bow. And with a relaxed laser beam focus, concentration, see, taste, hear, smell, feel your dream, your hope, your wish. And then you bring the feet under the hips and you anchor that into your heart center. Just grounding your dream. Still, empty, and yet full. And then when you're ready, you step back on your other foot, pulling the bow back, pulling your elbow back. And with relaxed concentration, see, sense, smell, taste, feel in every fibre of your being, your hope, your dream. As though you're in that energy right now. And anchor that at the level of your heart. Beautiful. And with soft fingers, we just allow the ocean waves to expand with each in-breath and out-breath. Sensing the vastness of your heart energy. Infinite, infinite heart. And when you get to your widest point, start rippling back inwards. Just gradually, gently, slowly coming into that still point. Just in your own time, letting the ripples naturally come into stillness. Just like a stone in a pond. Beautiful. And we finish as we began by reaching our hands up to the light. And this time we step round to the right, so we're going clockwise. And when I did the Drew training, this bit was called anchoring compassion. Choosing to always see life from the level of our heart. Our radiant heart. Beautiful. Then bringing your hands to your heart, bowing your head to the heart. Just contemplating all that you're grateful for. Beautiful. Are we still happy with the contrast of my voice and the music? Brilliant, thank you. So let's come to the floor, and if you want to lie all the way down, you could adjust your cameras so I can see you if you can. No worries if it's too difficult. So letting your body come down in Shavasana. I might bring the laptop down a bit. Okay, lovely. And your hands can come just below your belly button. So they're resting on your lower dantian. And just let the body... And while you lie, I'm going to sit just so that the voice doesn't go funny. So continuing with the theme of emptiness, nothing for you to do. Just let your breathing breathe itself now. Appreciating the magic that happens all by itself when we get out of our own way. And let's just bring the awareness up now to the ajna, the third eye center. And again, nothing to do, just an awareness of sensing from the third eye. And if it feels good to you, and don't worry if it doesn't, make a gentle humming sound with the vibration, feeling the vibration in the third eye as you hum. So it's like just one more. Beautiful. So we've practiced a lot of energy work today. We're now going to focus on the solar plexus area. your Manipura chakra. And we're just going to build a little bit of strength and power in your solar plexus chakra by doing some movements that strengthen your abdominals, which will also protect your back. So if you'd like to just bring one of your knees up and let it hover just above your hip. So you're like this. And you're slightly tucking your tail under. You've got lovely pulled in tummy and core, and then the other leg joins it. Don't be surprised if you shake. I'm shaking. And then you place one of your feet down and the other foot down, and you just take a moment to relax. As you breathe out, soften your shoulders, sink the back of your body into the earth. Deeply let go. And then again, tuck your tail under, engage your core muscles, pull in your tummy, raise your other leg now. Hold it for a second. Make sure the shoulders stay relaxed. Bring up the other leg, so you've got your knees hovering over your hips. Strong, strong. Power, determination, courage. Lowering one leg and the other. And then just letting go. As you exhale, feel the shoulders sinking into the earth, the back of the heart softening into the earth, the lower back melting into the earth. And then again, tail tucks under, tummy pulls in, strong belly as you raise one of your legs and it hovers just above your hip and the other one joins it, and you're really powerful, strong, courageous, determined, connecting with all of the energies of the fire center. Lowering one of your legs and then the other. And again, just softening. You might even want to let your knees fall together so that they can rest on each other. And just take a couple of recovery breaths. And then with your palms facing down, put your hands under your bottom so it helps the tailbone curl under. And you can either do this with your head on the floor, or you might want to do it with your head up. You're just going to do some cycling. So cycling the legs, strong tummy, really keeping the tummy pulled in. And it's your choice when you want to put your head down, so just rest when you need to. Put your head down and your neck down when you need to. So we're strengthening the solar plexus chakra, our stamina, our strength, the fire center, our digestion. And just keep having a break when you need it. Wonderful, well done. That's really good. On your next out breath, just raise the hands right up above the head, if that's okay for your shoulders. You've got the hands stretched up behind you. And with your hands in that position, you're going to move up into a bridge. So from here, tuck the tail under. Engage the core, and in slow motion, let your hips raise up towards the ceiling. My speaker's just smashed into my face. And I'd like you to be intuitive with this, so roll down when you feel ready. Rest for a moment or two and then roll back up again. Just flowing with your own beautiful rhythm. And our awareness is going to the solar plexus chakra, filling your solar plexus with golden light, radiant golden light. Feeling your solar plexus like your own internal sun, radiating out in all directions. And the next time the hips come down, take your feet, if you were on a yoga mat, I can see that you're not all on a yoga mat. So have your feet as wide as a yoga mat would be, and then roll your knees one way, and just hold that for a second with your head turned the other way. And then just roll from side to side. So you're lying on your back and you're just rolling those knees side to side with a gorgeous releasing in your lower back, sacral area. Beautiful, well done. And then hugging those knees into your chest. And bring yourself up in your own time and in your own way. Bring yourself up to sitting. If it supports you, you could have a little cushion under your bottom, if just under your tailbone, if that feels good. Just take as long as you need to get yourself settled. Actually, while you do that, I'm just going to get my phone so I know what time it is. So let's just begin gently stretching the backs of our legs, our hamstrings. As you inhale, awareness comes up to your heart. As you exhale, river of light forward, just starting gently. And just repeat this. Inhale to your heart. Exhale, flowing forward with your spine like a river of light. And this time as you flow forward, allow the arms to become completely relaxed and heavy. And as you sigh out of your mouth, just let the body soften. Let yourself relax into the gentle forward bend. As we soften, we're flowing into a yin, a receptive, a letting go. And then slowly come up. And depending on your hips, if it's okay for your hips, you can come into, I'll go a bit further back. You can come into a side, an open position, only if that's okay for your hips. So we're coming back to the sacral chakra, your Svadhisthana chakra, and you're just rolling as though you've sort of got a ball of energy in your belly, and you're rolling that ball of energy. That's it. I'm hoping this is okay for your lower back, Flora. And then a few circles the other way. And just a really gentle letting go, creeping the hands forward. Arthur. So creeping the hands forward. And in whatever way is right for you, let your neck soften forward, your head become heavy. Just releasing down. Sending the imaginary root from the base of your body into the earth as you uncurl your spine. And bring yourself to a comfortable sitting position. So, it could be on a chair, it could be with the cushion under your bottom, just whatever is good for you. Okay, yeah, just however your body feels happy. Just going to do a few things for our neck. So you can either have your hands just resting on the floor by the side of you, or if you want it to be a bit stronger and to stretch your meridians a little bit more, you can have the arms out to the side with the palms up. And we're just going to take the head to one side and then roll it on that same side forward and backward. Releasing your jaw, softening your eyes. And then rolling all the way around to the other side, lifting the breastbone. Beautiful, well done. And just we roll on the other side now, forward and backward. And obviously, without putting yourself in pain, as you lift your fingers, you can feel the meridians being stretched. Okay, beautiful. Coming back to the center. And together we're just going to breathe in, shoulders up. Breathe out. Just twice more. So rooting down, lifting up and twisting. And you just twist yourself round as far as is comfortable for your body. Beautiful. Breathing in, growing taller. Breathing out, twisting deeper. On your next in-breath, come back to the center, and we go the other way as you breathe out. Breathing in, we become taller. Exhaling, we twist deeper. Coming back to the center, just interlocking your fingers and doing this movement. So again, it's the figure of 8. I don't know about you, but I can hear quite a bit of crunching going on in my wrists. Just gently pulling your fingers back, so it's like this. That's it. And include your thumb, Angie. Include your thumb in it, that's it. Yeah. Well done. And then the other way, so the fingers point down and including your thumb, stretch that way. So Angie, if you have your palm facing up, that's it. And then pull your fingers down with the palm facing up. That's it, that's it. So you can feel it here maybe, in the forearm. Beautiful, well done, have a little shake. And then the other side. Oh yeah, I always forget that one, Flora. We'll do that in a minute. So pulling the fingers, so the palm's facing up, we pull the fingers that way. And then the fingers are pointing down and you pull them up the other way, including your thumb. And the one I didn't do that I saw Flora doing was, so the fingers pointing down that way, so you just gently pull them so you can feel it stretching up here. That's it. So the arm that you're stretching, hang on, is straight. The arm you're stretching is straight and you're pulling the fingers down like this. If we were watching that It Ain't Half, no, not It Ain't Half Hot, Mum. What was it called? Are You Being Served? You know, John in, where you go, oh, it's that movement. Oh, I say, oh. It's the John Inman movement. And do that on both sides. Mrs. Slocum. Oh God, I'm going off on one. It must be time for relaxation. Okay, well done, fantastic. So let's do a lovely healing relaxation now. Are we still happy with the volume of the music? So get whatever you need to be comfortable in your shavasana, blanket, cushion, whatever you need. Taking your time to get snuggly. Is that a duvet, Angie? It's cozy. All right, just allowing the body to really, really settle into comfort. It's beautiful. So if you'd like to, when you're ready, bring your awareness to your breathing. And just like we did earlier, let your breath breathe you. So you're not doing anything. Presence, aware of the sound of the music. Aware of your breath. And we're just going to allow awareness to move through the koshas, the different layers of our being, remembering that these are not separate, they're all one being. And we start with the physical body, the Annamaya kosha. So maybe begin by feeling into your toes, literally feeling your feet from the inside. So you're not a mind that's thinking about your toes, you're a body that's feeling your toes, feeling your feet. Sensing the backs of your legs on the ground. Noticing any sensation in your legs. Feeling into the pelvis. At the level of your physical body, what do you sense in your pelvic area? The muscles of your buttocks, pelvic floor, your lower abdomen. Then just tuning into the back of your body that's resting on the floor. Again, feeling your body from the inside. Feeling the ground supporting you. As your awareness now moves into your torso, maybe you can sense some of what's going on in your internal organs, perhaps the digestive system. Maybe you can subtly sense your heartbeat. The flow of your breath. And breathe your awareness now into the right arm, shoulder, right shoulder, arm, forearm, hand and fingers, and the left shoulder, elbow, forearm, left hand and fingers. And at the level of your physical body, feel into your chest and your neck. Just noticing what you notice. Awareness rising into the head, the weight of the head. The eyelids gently closed, the lips, your tongue, and then just sensing your body as a whole, just feeling into the whole of the physical body. As we move our attention now to the pranamaya kosha, which is the breath body, prana, life force, chi. So begin connecting with the pranamaya kosha by feeling the breathing, aware of the breath in the body. And maybe if you're sensitive, you can feel the vibration of the breath, maybe as a subtle tingling. Sometimes people feel the prana in their fingers, in their hands. Becoming more subtle now as we feel into the energy body. The aliveness, the vibration of you. And then from there we bring presence to the mind, to the manamaya kosha. So this is the lower mind, the ego mind. So we're just noticing, observing thoughts as they arrive, as they arise. Just noticing any thought. Just observing the content of the mind. It may be quiet. Thoughts may come and go. Just observing this layer of your being. Then we're just going to become a little bit more subtle. So from the awareness of the individual thoughts, we move into the Vignaya Maya Kosha. So rather than the thoughts, the individual thoughts that come from me and my thoughts, me and my beliefs, we broaden our awareness and have a sense of sky mind. So the thoughts are like clouds just drifting through the vastness of your sky mind. Infinite spaciousness at the level of your mind. And this Vignayamaya kosha is the place where inspiration, intuition, that deeper wisdom arises. Where we have revelation, fresh new insight. And then expanding your awareness even wider. Sensing into yourself as pure bliss, peace, stillness. And we can see that all of these layers of our being, our body, our mind, our emotions, they all arise in the presence that we are. Presence is there as a consistent, eternal, always there. So I'm going to be quiet for a few minutes while you enjoy the angelic sounds. So I'm going to read to you, some of you may have heard of the goddess Inanna. She was the queen of heaven who went into the lower world. And obviously we're at a time in the Christian calendar where we've had Ash Wednesday, and we're not there yet at Easter, the resurrection. And in the story of Inanna, in the astrology at the moment, it's all about being in the underworld, in the unknown. So I'm going to read you a bit this was from an Inanna sadhana, a spiritual practice that I did with the Awakening Women Institute. So thank you to Chameli. Before we enter the last gates to the underworld, the journey into the underworld, and I'm just aware of a couple of our friends who've obviously experienced passing on to the next dimension lately. So the journey into the underworld is not meant to be known or understood. That is in fact what makes it the underworld. The journey into the underworld is not meant to be controlled. You're not supposed to know what the resurrection will look like. You are right where you're supposed to be. Don't be so quick to speed up into plotting and anticipating what comes next. Your claiming silences the voice of the holy silence. Pause. Respect the unknown. Get down on your knees. The shedding has just begun. You aren't supposed to know how to do this. That is part of the medicine. You don't work the underworld works you. As excruciating as it is to not scratch the itch of control, to not puff yourself up and charge bravely forward into planting new flags of knowing, don't be so quick. Let the pulse become slow. There is a new space available here, a new choice available to lay down, listen and receive. Grief too cannot be skipped. Fear cannot be smoothed over. You may want this flower to blossom now, when the wilt of pregnant seeds have only just begun to drop. Follow the current, gather and let wisdom be sung into your bones. Can you trust the space as much as you trust your own reaching? The alchemy of the underworld has only just begun. Your sacrifices are only getting started. Offer them up with an awake heart. Feel the ache of attachment feeding prayer into their dying. These offerings are sacred, not simply mere inconveniences. They are portals into the immaculate, untouched seed of your soul. Your tears of sacrifice are the baptism. Let the ache of your attachment reveal the secret altar of love. Underneath, in the deep, you don't know how to do this. You can't. You're not supposed to. This is part of the design. Your temptation to reach up and out and away, to grab the reins and steer. Yes, this is part of it too. But the underworld doesn't like to be named. She does not respond kindly to the attempts to colonize her. You cannot look directly at her. She approaches from stage left by surprise. You may find comfort in imagining your victorious conquering, but conquer you will not. It's not how the medicine is served. The best position now is on your knees, which Rumi said was the shape of the doorway to God. Some part of you has grown tired of standing tall. Anoint this sacred part of you. You're going to get naked, and she has only taken off the first veil. So that's, to me, is a really helpful reading for anyone who's experiencing death, you know, somebody who they love has died. Maybe I'll send this to Pat. So when you're ready, you can start bringing some movement into your bodies. Having a little stretch. And just doing whatever you need to do to bring your body back. And I'm going to stop the recording now so that if you want to come and talk, you can.